All right, so we are going to do an ab circuit. So all that you need is a mat or something where you're comfy coming down on the floor. And we're gonna pretty much do the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves over and over again. Just each round is gonna look a little bit different, but with those same body weight core moves. Now, when we're working the abs, we want to think of lifting up from the pelvic floor into the spine, wrapping the obliques around to tap the belly button. We want to find a nice up and in flexed position where we feel like we're controlling all that pressure that's happening in the stomach, and we want to breathe out during the hardest part of the move. So if we're doing a sit-up, the hard part of the sit-up is not laying back down, although still challenging to control that lay down, but the hardest part is to come up. So let the breath out as you come up, okay? So again, I'm pregnant, I can't safely do a lot of traditional ab moves, so most of this is going to be verbal instruction, okay? So just listen carefully. I will demo what I can, and I will try to demo pretending my arms or legs as much as I can. Your first move, you're gonna be on your back, on your mat, 40 seconds of leg drops, okay? So you're right here, you're gonna take both legs up, and all you're gonna do is drop both legs to just above the floor or as close as you can get it to the floor without the back coming off and losing that core connection. So I'm just gonna show you with one leg, pretend my other leg is traveling too, okay? So you're gonna go down and up like this. If you want to modify, bend the knees and go like this, okay? So you can tap both feet as your modification, or do the straight legs, both legs, but just don't go to the floor. When you feel the back start to come off, then come back up. You ready? 40 seconds of leg drops. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Lay flat on your back, take those legs down, nice and slow and controlled, just above that floor, and then take them back up and do it again. Hard part here is controlling that drop. So when you get down close to that floor, that's when that core is really gonna be demanding, especially those low abs, and you're gonna want to peel that back off. Keep that back glute, keep that core tight, let that breath out as those legs fall. Way more than halfway through it, you only have 15 seconds left, and we should be taking a good 5 seconds for each leg drop. 10 more seconds. That rest is coming soon, stick with it. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we're gonna stay laying on your back, on your mat. We're gonna do flutter kicks. So you're gonna take the legs just above the floor or as close as you can get, and you're just gonna lift one up, then the next. If you want to modify, you're just gonna take the legs up higher, so you could flutter them up here or with a bend as well. We ready? In 3, 2, 1, flutter those legs. So legs straight if you can, just little flutters up and down, or if you need to, gentle bend in the knees or take the legs up higher to flutter. Very, very small, very, very subtle, and this one's super quick. It's only 20 seconds, you've got 5 left. In 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds, next up, full extension sit-up. So once again, you're flat on your back, legs are straight out. You're gonna do a sit-up, so I'm gonna use my arms to help me up. You're not gonna use your arms, you're gonna use your abs, but you're gonna come all the way up, tap your feet, and then control the drop all the way back down. So all the way up, all the way back down. If it's too much, you can do exactly what I did. Use your arms to come up and then try to use your strength on the way back down. Ready? Let's go. All the way up, tap the feet, all the way back down. Then all the way back up. So you're laying flat on the mat, coming all the way up to your feet, all the way back down to the mat. And if you're struggling to come up, like if the feet are flying off the mat as you're trying to come up, or there's a big pause, you're hitting a sticky point and then kind of flying up, try to use your arms to help you get up and then use that deficit, the way back down, to get stronger. Way more than halfway through it. This is a 40-second interval. You have 10 seconds left. Let that breath out as you come up. Push that air out, flex those abs. 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds. Now, stay in a seated position like you just finished a full extension sit-up. We're gonna do earthquake. So all you're gonna do is lean back. You're gonna lean back way further than I am now. You're gonna lean back until you feel a point where you feel those abs start to really work. You're kind of getting shaky. It's called earthquake because you should be shaky. Ready, set, let's go. So lean back and just hold it. So you're not quite at the floor, but you're hopefully a little bit further back than me. If you wanted to modify it, you could bend the knees, anchor the heels, and lean back from there. But if you can, do it with straight legs and just hold it. Obviously, if you have to come out of it, come out of it, come back when you can. 3, 2, 1, rest. Amazing. We're gonna lay flat on your back again, and we're gonna take one knee up at a time, and you're gonna crunch up. So the upper body is gonna come up with you to the alternating leg, okay? Now you're gonna try to come up and meet it halfway. So you're gonna try to come up, meet it halfway, come back down, switch legs. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'll show you standing. So you lay flat, come up, lay flat, come up. Crunch towards that leg. So ideally, you want to meet that leg halfway. If that's not happening for you, let the leg travel 80, you come 20. Do a little crunch towards it. Keep switching legs every rep. You're already way more than halfway through it. Another 40-second interval, but you only have 15 seconds left. And this is the last move. We get to rest for 30 seconds in 10. Let that breath out as you come up. Audible breath out. Let's hear that air. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 30 seconds, we're doing it all again, all of those moves, now you know what they are, but this time 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, or 15 for the shorter moves. So in 18 seconds, back to your leg drops, laying flat on your back, both legs come down just above the floor, and then back up to do it again. 10 seconds, lay flat on your back, take those legs up, get ready to drop them in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Both legs are up. Slow, controlled drop just above that floor, and then take them back up to do it again. Now, if you want to modify, the first thing you can do to make it a little bit easy is just not quite go that low. Stay up a little bit higher, maybe go halfway down and then come back up. Or if you want to modify further, add a gentle bend to the knees. So don't do straight legs, do bent knees. 8 seconds. Perfect timing for one more. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Quick rest into your flutter kicks next. So as low to the floor as you can, one leg up, then the next, nice and quick. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Little flutter kicks. And again, you're laying flat on your back. You've got the legs just above the floor. If you want to make it a little bit easy, take them higher. If you want to make it easier, add a bend. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, rest. Into your full extension sit up. So lay totally flat on your back, sit all the way up, touch your feet, come all the way back down to the floor. 3, 2, 1, sit all the way up, touch your feet, control the drop all the way back down to lay totally flat on your back and come up and do it again. Let that breath out as you come up. Squeeze those abs to initiate that movement. 15 seconds down, 15 to go. You can always modify. You could turn it into a crunch, or you could use your arms to help you get up and then use the deficit to get stronger. 7 seconds, perfect timing for a couple more. Give me another. You've got 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds, stay seated. We're gonna go into earthquake. So you're gonna keep the legs straight unless you wanna modify with bent knees. You're gonna lean back until you get shaky and you can feel those abs and just hold it. Ready? Let's go. Lean back and hold it. 15 seconds. You did a 20-second hold, so I know you can do a 15-second hold, but make sure it counts. I want you shaky. It should be a struggle to get through the whole thing. I'd rather you have to fall early than not feel it. 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds, lay totally flat again. Lay flat into your alternating knee drive crunch, one leg up at a time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lay flat, one knee drives up, crunch up and meet it halfway, then lay flat and come up to do the other side. If you can meet that leg, meet it halfway, make your upper body come towards that leg. If you need the extra help, leg travels most of the way, you just give me a little crunch. And if you need to make it even easier, the legs instead of straight could be bent. 10 seconds, perfect timing for 2 more each leg. 5 seconds, 1 more each leg. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome job. 30 seconds, so just lay there, stretch out those abs, catch your breath. We're gonna do it again, but we're gonna separate it into 3 sections. So we're gonna do your leg drops right into your flutter kicks. We're gonna do your full extensions. We're gonna rest, then full extension sit-ups into earthquake, and then we'll finish with the 3rd section of just the one move, the lay flat knee crunch. So in 10 seconds, leg drops, and just know that we're gonna go right into flutter kicks. Here we go. You ready? In 3, 2, 1, leg drops. Lay totally flat. Both legs come down just above that floor, and then come back up. adjust as needed, guys, so make it work for you. It's super important that we're properly engaging those abs, that we're breathing properly, that we're modifying as needed to protect that core, okay? So if you need to add a bend to the knees, if you need to stay up higher, do that. 10 seconds, we're still gonna feel it. Trust me, it's hard, any of those versions. In 5 seconds, we've got flutter kicks in 3, 2, 1, keep going right into your flutter kick. Same thing here. If you can do it just above the floor with the back glued, the core engaged, you're breathing, everything's awesome. Stay there, do it like that. If you need to go higher or bend the knees, do that. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, rest. Breathe. Next up, full extension sit-ups for 30 seconds, right into an earthquake hold, okay? You still have 8 seconds, then you're gonna lay from your lay flat all the way up to touch your toes, all the way back down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, full extension sit-ups all the way up and all the way back, all the way up and all the way back. Breath is coming out as you are coming up. Make sure those heels stay glued. Make sure that ab stays engaged, and we're initiating that sit-up by squeezing the abs up and in. Way more than halfway through it. You only have to get through another 10 seconds. See if you can squeeze in at least 2 more, 3 more if you're speedy, and then we'll go into earthquakes in 5, 3, 2, 1. Lean it back into your earthquake. Find a spot where you're leaning back far enough, lifting up and in, where you're shaky. You can feel those abs like crazy. It is hard to hold. Only 5 more seconds. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good job. We only have 1 move on its own for this third section. Lay flat into your alternating knee drive crunch. 1 knee comes up at a time. So start laying totally flat. 5 seconds, then crunch up. 3, 2, 1. Lay flat. Drive 1 knee. Lay flat. Drive the other knee. Let's go. You are in the home stretch. You are so close. Halfway through this move, 15 seconds down, 15 to go. You get a nice big rest. We only have a couple minutes left in your workout, then we are stretching. Let's work those abs. 10 more seconds here. 7 seconds. Give me another one. You got 3, 2, 1. Rest. 30 seconds. We are going to repeat everything, no rest. But once you get through that, we're done. Okay, we'll flip over, we'll go into Cobra, we'll stretch out those abs. 20 seconds, back to your leg drop. So just pace yourself as needed. If you need to take a second at the bottom before you go again, or you need to modify, do the modifications. 10 seconds, lay flat, legs up, get ready to drop them. In 5, and 3, 2, 1. Let's see those leg drops, both legs down, and then back up. Remember, your modification is just to not go quite as low or to add a bend to the knees. So make it work for you. Double check, is that low back attached to that mat, or are we feeling a lot of space? Are we starting to arch and bulge out the core? Then we need to modify, we need to make some changes. Almost done with the leg drops. In 8 seconds, we've got flutter kicks. See if you can squeeze in 1 more leg drop. In 3, 2, 1, right into your flutter kicks, both legs just above that floor. Let's go, let's go. If you need to take it up higher or bend the knees, you can always modify those ways. In 7 seconds, drop those legs. We're gonna go right into your full extension sit-ups. In 3, 2, 1, sit all the way up, tap the feet, come all the way back down. Keep those heels glued on the floor. Don't let them fly off as you come up. How's that breath? Keep breathing through it. You are so close. We only have 2 moves left after this. So 15 seconds down, 15 to go here. Then we're gonna hold in earthquake in 10 seconds. Perfect timing for at least 2 more full extension sit-ups, 3 more if you're speedy. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Scoop it back right into earthquake. Keep those heels glued. Bend those knees if you need to, or come up a little higher if you need to. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay flat, knee drive crunch. Let's see that last move energy. Go, go, go. You just got to get through 24 seconds. Work those abs. You are too close. We've started strong. We got to finish even stronger. 15 seconds, like 3 more each leg. Now just 10 seconds, couple more each leg, letting that breath out, trying to meet it halfway if you can. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Let's flip right over into Cobra and just stretch out those 4 abs. So on your stomach, press the upper body away from that mat, look up at the ceiling. And if that feels like too much, you can do the same thing on your forearms. That was our ab circuit.